We're going to be looking at the subject of pharmacogenetics, okay, which sounds really complicated. I'm going to give you a textbook definition just to break it down for you a little bit. Okay. Pharmacogenetics is the study of how an individual's genetic differences influence drug action, usage, and dosing. First things first, everybody needs to stand up for me, please. Put your programs on your chairs. Come into the middle of the room. There are plenty of people in this room that you do not know. What I need you to do is I need you to shake hands with as many people in the room as possible. You need to introduce yourself, your name, okay? And you need to tell them your star sign.
I want to say that we're really excited today. We're excited for two reasons. This for us is the start of a creative journey which we hope you are all going to be involved with. It's the start of us creating a new theatre of debate programme which will then tour throughout the UK for audiences like yourselves. So it's really important that you're here, and equally it's really important that these experts who are going to be speaking to you today are here, because it's about a partnership, and it's about a creative partnership. Out of today, Abby Bown, who is with us today, we hope will have a synopsis and lots of ideas. Possibly she'll have two synopses for a new play around what we're going to be exploring and discussing today.
As I became a doctor in 1985, I started prescribing drugs to patients. I suddenly realized that not everybody responds in the same way. Some patients were getting side effects, some patients were getting much better with the drugs, and others weren't.
Imagine we've got a drug now which is being used to treat 1 million people. Let's scale it down because it makes it easier for the numbers, because I can't count very well. So let's say there's a drug which is now being used to treat 100 people, and those 100 people are taking that drug every day and trucking along and think everything's going fine. And the drug company's perfectly happy because they're producing this drug, selling it, GPs are prescribing it, the patients are taking it. What happens if we get to a stage where we actually know enough about people's genetic makeup that we can identify that actually out of the 100 people taking it, only 10 are benefiting? And by that I mean a combination of doing sufficiently well on the drug that it's worth taking it, balanced with not having such unpleasant side effects that they really shouldn't be taking it if we only knew that those side effects were predictable.
Cancer treatment has been identified as one of the areas in which pharmacogenetics is and will make the biggest impact. I talked to a geneticist recently who said it's often the drugs that kill the cancer patients, rather than the actual cancer itself. And there's a real need to get away from that through pharmacogenetic principles.
Breast cancer is a very common condition. Right, another vote. Does breast cancer occur in A, 1 in 100 women in their lifetime, B, 1 in 20, or C, 1 in 8? All those who think it's A, 1 in 100. Okay. All those who think it's B, 1 in 20. Probably the majority. And all those who think it's C, 1 in 8. And you're right. It's very common. It's a very common condition. That sounds like bad. That means everyone in this room probably knows somebody or knows of somebody who knows somebody who's been affected by breast cancer.
They kind of look blank, and I think this day has really helped me kind of get over that hurdle and find the story within, you know, sort of a very interesting topic that has its tentacles in everything, and quite honestly there's so much there. I'm not quite sure where to begin, which is a good start. It's a good place to be. Thank you.